Hi everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to make some pressed flowered tags for my Christmas journal, so I'm pretty excited about that. I'll just show you. I ordered these pressed flowers from Amazon. They came in a pack like this, and I'll link it below. I really was searching. I wanted reds, and what I was afraid of was the packs of reds may be a little too pink. So I actually ordered a multi-pack, which matched all the other ones. And, you know, they did come through, and I think the reds are a little pinkish, but I really like these. And I think the white ones will even look great in some of these. So what I did was from the kit that I ordered from Pink Monarch Prints, this was an add-on. There were a bunch of tags, and I cut out 3 of the little ones. Here's the 3. I just want to make sure I'm in screen. I cut through 2 of them. I made the circles different sizes. And then I left one with the backing. I cut out some backing from manila folders so that it would have a back. So some of them you're going to see through, and then these 2 are going to have the background. The flower's going to sit on the background. So the kit only came with 2 of the large ones. It came with a whole bunch of small ones. I actually die cut with my Big Shot the circles, because I only have a 2-inch hole punch. So I definitely need to look at some smaller sizes with that, but you don't need any of that. Obviously you can use anything that's a circle, trace it, and you know, cut it out, whatever works. You can do squares, anything, but I thought this is what I was going to go with. So I'm going to get started, and I did pre-cut some pieces of acetate. So I do have all the circles left over from the insides, and I can probably use this either on this project or another project. So I think I'll start with maybe one of the small ones. I like this one here, this tag. So let me move that over. I'm going to take my Vintage Photo Distress ink, and I just want to ink around the circle. And when I'm done, I'm going to ink around the whole thing, but I don't have to do that now. And I may even do some sewing. I mean, you can, you don't have to. Same with my journal cover. I wanted to mention, even though I did sew, I mean, you could totally glue. You don't need a sewing machine. If I didn't mention that in that video, I did want to mention that. So let me, I think the best thing might be is to take a piece of the acetate and tack that down a little bit. I'm going to use my 3-in-1 clear glue. I think you can use your art glitter glue for the flower. You'll see, you can definitely use art glitter glue for this part, which actually is what I think I'm going to do, because that stuff really smells. So I'm just going to put some, come on. What is on there that's making this? I obviously stuck my tip on something that was brown. I've been making a lot of Christmas cards. My fingers are still pretty inked, probably from the last few days. All right, so I'm just going to stick that down. Of course, yours is going to look clear. My tip was in something brown ink, or better yet, the pin that I have in there is rusted. All right, so that's that. I think I'm going to pull out a piece of white, just scrap paper, and put it down like that so I can see it a little better. And then I'm going to pick which little flower I want in it. I think just something simple would look pretty. try it out. I think that's perfect, honestly. I'm looking over here. You know, when I've been playing my videos back, I've been noticing how much I say and I don't find myself, I don't feel like I'm doing it, and it's something that I notice, and now I'm aware of it, and I'm hearing myself say that now. There were 2 of these little ones, but I don't think I need that. I think that simple and sweet is good for this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to, on the back, just put a little tiny bit of glue on the flower, the pressed flower. Come on. Maybe there and there, just to kind of hold it in place. I'm gonna stick that down. I'm gonna need another piece of acetate that I pre-cut these little squares, smaller than the tag. Put some glue. Ah, that is not what I wanted to do. And this is not what I wanted to do. All right, I think that'll be okay. You know, I could have stuck it on this and then put it down. That would have been a little smarter, but it's definitely one of those learn by practice. I mean, I've made, let's see where they are, some specimen cards before. I have a video on that with pressed flowers. I thought they were right here to my left, but I actually think they're in my wildflower journal from this summer. All right, and then this is the top. So that's gonna go like that. So pretty. And this, I think I am just gonna glue up around here. I could probably glue this pretty well here. I'm gonna get all the flowers in, then I'm gonna come back and maybe sew or decorate them. Like this one, I don't think needs decoration. I think it stands alone as a tag. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. So I did get some of that little glue spot there, but I don't, it's not, oh, it is running a bit. What can I do here? Actually, I think it's going to be okay, but let me get a towel. I don't know. I always have this problem with acetate. I get glue on it. I kind of make a mess out of it, but it's still rather pretty, and it's going to sit in the journal. So what I was saying, this one I don't think needs decoration, but this one here I might, you know, put decorations around the outside, maybe different parts of the kits or other things that I have to embellish with. So this one I think is pretty good. I like it. All right, let me try another small one. I know I am going to have to cut more acetate. All right, I think I'll try this one. I actually, for this one, just need it on the top, right? Yeah, so let me just stick that down. I'm going to try to stay away from that edge there. The circle, so that I don't get the glue in there. All right, and then this is just going to go on here. So I'm going to put the flower like this. I might do, let's see, that has a green bottom, so I could actually do one of these little ferns if I wanted to. I don't know if that would look good or not. It kind of does. I like it like that. Let me just try out one of these red flowers to see if or the white ones. Or like cream. That might just blend in too much. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe I try like that. just trying to get placement a little bit. I know it's not, that I kind of like. I mean, you might think it's a little too busy, but I actually like that a lot. So what I'm gonna do is not waste this, and I'm going to cut it off right about here, because I can use those other little stems, not stems, but those other little branches for something else. And then I might do the same with this. And then maybe just get a little piece of it in there. I don't think I need the whole thing. I can always add more. I just can't take away. I think I want a little more than that. I hope everybody is well. I did get trick-or-treaters Halloween, and I never get many. I get anywhere from 0. The most I usually have, I think I've ever gotten, almost 9 years in this house, is around 11. Last year, I think I got 0. But last night by 6 o'clock, I had 19, and then it started raining, and no one else came. Well, between 6 and 7, no one else came, so I shut the door because I like to relax at night with a bubble bath, and it was time for that. So I think I'm gonna maybe just go with the green. I like that. I just want to double check, triple check, make sure I don't want it red. I mean, that's pretty, but I think with the green, I'm gonna go with the green. So I'm just gonna stick it kind of how I want it. Wait a minute, what's the right side? Kind of like that, right? So I think I'm just gonna kind of guess and put a little drop, a couple little drops of glue here. And hopefully that lines up pretty well. Are the gods with me? Yes, they are, a little bit. Camera, and I think this will work. If you have any hints, ideas, how to make this process a little easier, I'm always open to suggestion, but I think this is going to work out just fine. I'm just thinking, maybe I want this other little branch. Just feel like it needs something else in there. I'm doing what I do best, overthinking. Kind of like it like that. So let's see if I can open up. Come on. Are you the back? I think you are. Stick a little tiny bit of glue there. Nope, you are the front, but I think you're gonna dry clear, so I think we're okay. I'm gonna stick you right in there. All right. And I will just tidy that up with scissors. But I think that one's pretty cute. That one's pretty cute, right? Let me try one of the big ones before we get too involved with the time here. So I think I'm going to do another, I don't know, what do you like better? I kind of like the see-through ones. I think I like the see-through one better, so I'm going to use that for this backing. No, I can't do that. It's not going to line up, right? because I cut them out together. All right, so that's okay. And I do have big acetate over here that I pre-cut. So I'm going to put that one piece down. One piece down and one piece around this on the other side. All right, and then it's going to go like that. So what I want in there is this one of the ones I like the, let's see what goes with this top best. I think that's so pretty. I'm just going to kind of leave it like that, I think. I mean, this is what I bought them for, so I don't want to save, you know, that's the last one of the red and white ones here, so I don't want to save them. I'm just going to put a couple little drops of glue to hold it down. Get some of it off. I'm going to put it down like this. I'm going to take that off so I don't waste it and kind of put that right in there. All right, it's going to go like that. Pretty. Super pretty. And then just kind of glue the whole tag up here. All right. I did forget to ink around there, but that's okay. Worried about that. I think you get the idea. So let's see how long I've been so far. I'm already at 17 minutes, so I'm going to just do these for now. Let me put these out of the way so that I don't get ink and everything else on them. Let me take some scissors, just cut. I could just ink this up, but I'm just going to trim up around the little bit where the manila folder backing didn't line up right. Easy enough. And then I'm going to ink up around here on both sides. I am going to put a brad in here and, of course, put a, maybe probably some twine or something. I don't know, maybe red ribbon, we'll see. But I just want to ink around the back. One, clean this one up. And tell it's at night after a long day at work. I'm pretty quiet. I've talked all day. Let me just ink this up. It's another beautiful day here in southern New Jersey. It's like high was around 70. The Phillies play tonight. I'm outside of Philadelphia. I'm in southern New Jersey, but I'm outside of Philadelphia. So yes, the Philadelphia Phillies are our team. I don't want to get into it too much because I don't know where everybody's from. They're saying we're America's team right now in baseball in the World Series. I don't know if that's true. It's been pretty exciting though. My oldest son and my daughter are big Phillies fans. My youngest son doesn't really care too much about sports at all. My mom watches all season. So they're the three right there. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is sew around the edges. If you saw my last video, I had white in the bobbin, and I want to switch that out to get some brown, because one side would be white. Not that I think that it matters that much, because this is really the back, even though it's the tag. I don't know, we'll see, because this is a new machine to me, and I don't even know how to do that yet. I haven't read how to do that. On my machine, my mom's, which was my grandmother's, I could totally change bobbins and wind the color and all, but this one I'm not sure how to do it. I'm trying to find, I do have one of those little pins. Here it is. Let me just stick that in there. Instead of that rusty little nail. So there's a little pin. I don't know if that's supposed to, yeah, I guess it's good. All right, so I'm gonna take these off to the sewing machine and give them a little bit of a sew, and I'll be back after that. All right, so I did some sewing, and I really love this stitch on here. I hope you can see that. And then here I did the same thing on this one. This is the first one I did. I just did a straight stitch around, and then I did some little circle things around here, but I really love this stitch. One thing I have to learn about this machine, and I need to pull out the book, is how to get these stitches longer to make it distance. I have ink all over my fingers, but I did want to put a brad in and kind of finish one off for you, and then I'll finish the rest, and I'll probably decorate some of this at some point, and you'll definitely see it in my journal when I start to put things together and decorate, etc. So you know what, maybe I'm not going to put a brad. Maybe I'm just going to use, maybe I'll just punch a hole, because I pulled some ribbon that I kind of like. So let me just take my Crop-A-Dile, and that kind of lines up pretty perfectly there. I'll put a hole in all, well, yeah. I kind of don't want to do it until I'm sure that I want to put this thick ribbon through. So I pulled a couple ribbon. I really like this brown, because I think it picks up that and this stitching. I also pulled some gold that I thought looked kind of nice. So I think they're kind of equal. Maybe the gold in this one. So let me get this in. Let me ink this a little bit around here. Get some of that. Yeah, I like that better. Cover that hole a bit. Do this first. Yeah, I just don't want to make the video too long. My watching time frame is about 20 minutes, so I kind of want to respect that with you. Although sometimes I go back and watch longer ones in parts, but let's just do this. I could probably actually get about 2 out of that, but that's the idea. Let me see. That may not be long enough, but then again, it might. I don't want to waste this. This is really nice ribbon. Let me cut that in half. Put it through. I just want to kind of show you what you can do with tags. I'm going to keep looking for some dried flowers online. I put in dried or pressed Christmas flowers, and this is what came up. And like I said, the reds are a little pinkish. And there we go, there's one. And then I'm going to do the same and put the gold or the brown in this, and then I'm going to just call it a day. And either the beginning of my next video I'll show you these finished, or when we go to put them in the journal when I decorate. So I just wanted to make some tags with these beautiful little pressed flowers and show you kind of how I did it. All right, have a great night. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. Any comments or questions below, and I'll see you next time.